See what's going on. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Just looking for information regarding the inflation report. It may have come in nicely. Good morning and welcome to the show this morning, everybody. Nice to have you here. Let's take a peek at some market reaction if I can find it. Let's see. Excuse me. Looks like GameStop popped to $25.50, so that's nice. Tesla's up $3. Google is up a little bit. And let's take a look over here on some other stocks. Trying to find the headline number on the inflation thingy. We're up 17 on SoFi. It must be good. 674 on SoFi now, up 17 cents. We'll see how long this lasts, though. It might be just a knee-jerk reaction. Goldman Sachs is up 261. That's good news. Bank stock, 387 gain on Tesla now, and let's see if there's any other evidence of movement that might be interest rate related on some of my favorites, some of the favorite stocks we follow. We're up on the Qs, we're up on SPY, we're up, generally speaking. So there might be some good news here on the inflation front. 676 on SoFi, 676 now on SoFi. At the moment, everybody, welcome to the party. Nice to have you here. $25.50 on GameStop at the moment, up 53 cents so far. Alrighty, I don't have any other news out there. In case any of you know the results of the CPI data, let me know here. I'm just looking for a headline. 680 now on SoFi, up 23 cents. On 400,000 shares, 682 on SoFi. As SoFi begins to march a little closer to the $7 level, will it hold? I don't know. How far will it go? I don't know. If you're on cash secured puts, way to go. Yes, indeed. Love it. Cash secured puts on GameStop, way to go. They're going higher, and I'd like to see them go a lot higher than what we have here. That would be absolutely fabulous. $27, $28, $29 a share on GameStop would put a lot of you guys into a heavenly position from all kinds of angles regarding this market. We're up almost $4 on Tesla right now, and like I say, we're just following the latest updates. Up 8 on Rocket Lab now to 521, 678 on SoFi at the moment, up 21. 49-cent gain on GameStop, 25.46. Matterport up 4 cents. Spire up 32. Apple now up 49. Goldman up 261. Tesla up 350. Arc Innovations up 85. Microsoft up 95. Everything seems to be going in a green direction, higher at the moment. As far as the indicators go for indexes, here we go. CPI shows U.S. retail prices falling 0.1% in June with a 0.1% rise at the core. That is what we're seeing here. So that's why stocks are popping a little bit this morning. I'm still showing Dow futures negative, but I'm not sure if I'm accurate or not. Not sure about MarketWatch being all that accurate on this result, but yes, inflation data is positive at the moment from what we seem to be getting here, and now the question is, how are we doing? How are we going to be doing? Okay. Welcome to the party, everybody. How you doing? It's July the 11th. Tomorrow's option expiry date. And next Friday is the third Friday of the month for option expiry, so it's going to be volatile, going to be active. We'll see if there's a lot of follow through or not on these markets with this information coming out today. Nice to have you here. Richard Carlin's in the house. Welcome. Lame Ducks here. Deep Value. Susan Shops. DH Ruda. How's it going, guys? Blair's here. Corinne. Pappy J, Charlie C2, Jason Laws, how's everyone doing? Nobody. Cameron is here. How you doing, buddy? Oppo, I can't even pronounce this. The big O's here. Jason, Barry, James, how's it going, guys? And Wing Commander, core CPI 0.1 versus 0.2 forecast. There it is, CPI. looking good month over month. Right on. Thank you, Wing Commander. How you doing, pal? Welcome to the program, all of you from around the world who are here today. And welcome to the channel where viewers are making cash from writing options. It's just being handed here, left, right, and center. Desperado investors are trying to find their home run lottery ticket win, and they're putting money into the options market. And some of you here, many of you here, are going, you know what? You want to wager on the options market? I got a wager for you. I'll write some options. I'll put some out there for sale, and I'll take a bunch of dough off of you guys, and I'll give you some of it back. How about that? Let's keep the change where I get the change. Nice. Well done, each and every one of you today. 25.50 now on GameStop. Much more buying interest than selling interest. Obviously, the share's looking good. Tesla at 266.20, holding about a $3 gain right now. Trying to go for 12 straight days of gains. Unbelievable. Mikiso says, hello, Alex, good morning. Legit, yeah, breaking CPI continues to cool in June. Expected was 3%, 3.3% prior, now at 3%, so that's looking better. Good morning. The good news is it didn't go up. That's the key thing. It didn't go higher. If it can hold or drop, showing a bit of an easing, that's everything. That's the market just wants certainty in some sort of a direction. 135.15 on 137.06 on Nvidia. 137.06 now, up 215 this morning. So it's reacting nicely. And on like I said, on the Tesla, we're watching this now at 266.58. Yesterday's high was 267.59. That was the high during the day. We're at 266.58 this morning as we get ready to roll here. Andre, good morning, everybody. Andre, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. All of you who are here, thank you for those of you who are here as members. Those of you who are here non-members, but you're subscribers to the channel, welcome. Considering becoming a member, that would be great. If those of you are here are writing options or thinking about writing options, you're in the right place. Thanks again for joining us and becoming members of this channel. By the way, there's a poll question for you today. The poll question has been answered so far 65 times. The question is, this channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. This channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 81% of you guys say, yep, this is the reason I write options is because of this channel. Only 19% say, nope. So that's pretty good. 4-to-1 ratio as to how many folks write stock options because of this channel. Very humbling. Thank you. If you're able to take that poll question for me, please do. Thank you all. For those of you who are joining us and hitting the thumbs up button as well. We now have 38 thumbs ups coming through. Thank you very much. Appreciate that as well. 138 are here so far as you trickle through. 70 votes now on the poll question. 81% of you say this channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. And we have people doing all kinds of interesting writing here, just all kinds of different strategies going on. And that's the best part about options writing. There is no one single method only. There are many ways to write options, and you will find what works best for you if you stick around here a while. For those of you who you're relatively new and you've been here a little while and you've joined me a bit, you may have decided to take a class or two from the 17 classes that I've created so far for my viewers. The good news is these classes are on sale right now. We got a sale going on. You can get 5 for the price of 4. So for $599.99, you can get 5 classes instead of paying $150 each. You save 20% right there. The sale is on for the month of July. I'm giving you as much time, a reasonable amount of time to take advantage of it rather than a 24-hour thing. Because I know some of you will write me and say, hey, I get paid next week. Is it okay? It's all for the month. So take advantage of it when you can. Best way to do this is to head over to PayPal This is where you go to make a payment. Go to PayPal.com and look up my name. There it is, Traveling with Bruce, which is my original channel. You'll see my picture, and you go, "Oh, you want to send money to this guy? Yeah, there he is." $5.99 US, and then send me an email. Send me an email right here at brucefarmer@hotmail.com, and say to me, just tell me, "Hey, Bruce, I just sent you $5.99 US. I want these 5 classes," and then tell me the 5 you'd like. I will send you the links personally after the live show's over, or during the day, anytime you do this. I get alerts all the time on my phone when I get emails and I get updates. I try to respond as reasonably quickly as I can. If I'm here, I'll pop into the laptop and I'll fire you the links you need for the 5 classes you'd like. If you want to get 10, yeah, you can get 10 for the price of 8. If you want to get 15 for the price of 12, yes, by all means, let me know. I'll certainly set you up for that. You let me know when you're ready. If you're going to want to write, if you're going to become an option writer, this is the best way to do it, is to understand all the little nuances of the options world. These classes will give you a pretty good basic understanding of what options are all about, how they're created, how long they last, why they're there, how to buy and sell them, how they disappear, strategies on writing options, what stocks you write options on, blah, blah, blah. I mean, literally, how do you enter an order to write a stock option? I mean, we get down to it's plain English, okay? Plain English. The good news about, or the best thing about the classes, one of the best things is that during the week, Monday to Friday, I'm here live. I'm the professor. I'm the creator of the classes. So if you're taking the classes and you got a question about the, lesson number 7 or 9 or 50, just send me a question. If you're a member of this channel, you can comment here during the first hour of trading. Literally, while we're trading, you can ask me questions. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you can join the Discord group as well. And now you get to ask all the Gold Bagel members, who are all option writers now. They all started with no knowledge, pretty well. They all started from ground floor, starting in 2021, 2022, 23, here, 24. And they're on the Discord group when I'm not on the air, even during the time I'm on the air. And you can ask them questions about your lesson, or the brokerage firm you use, or strategies, or market conditions, or whatever you want. And this is a family that is coming together here, an option writing family that communicates back and forth. I'm not on the Discord channel. It's your chat group area where you hang out. I'm here. You can always send me an email privately if you want. And ultimately, if you really want hands-on commentary and help you review where you're at, one-on-one sessions are the way to go. And so send me an email right here and say, "Bruce, I would love to talk to you for a consultation." It's $400 for an hour, and we'll find the time that works for you and for us, depending on where you are and what time zone you're in. For my European friends, we sometimes have 8-hour time differences or more. Other times we have 3-4 time differences throughout North America. Whatever it takes, we'll figure out a way to make you make more money in this market. The options market is just handing it over left, right, and center. I cannot emphasize enough how much cash keeps being thrown at my viewers by these gamblers who think they can outsmart the everyone else in the market. It's just truly amazing. The gamblers out there who throw so much money around, my viewers take their share. And many of my viewers have quit their day jobs and or have retired a lot sooner than they thought they would. There are people here in their early 50s who thought, I'm not going to retire until I'm 65. And all of a sudden at age 51, I'm not working anymore. I'm working now doing this with this game. This is what I do for a living. I write options on my assets, and I'm learning how to do more of this all the time. I don't go to the office anymore. I literally cannot afford to work for my employer. It costs me too much money in lost trading opportunities to go to work, because after it's all said and done, you divide your paycheck by how many days you have to work to get it. And you figure out how much money per day you get after deductions. And people are going, hey man, I got 20 working days a month or so, 21 working days a month, 22 ballpark. And I'm clearing $250 a day, or I clear $200 a day, I clear $165 a day, whatever the number is. I don't know what your number is. You know what your number is. Just divide your paycheck by how many days you have to work to get it. You know how much money every day you get from your employer. Net, 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 net. How much is it? You want to do the gross amount? Knock yourself out, of course. If you could figure out with all your benefits and everything, this is the gross amount, this is the net amount that I get in cash. Here's a typical day. If I go to work, this is a typical amount of money I get. Now, with that number, you figure out, well, how many options do I have to write? Or credit spreads? Or how much money should I make on cash secured puts? Or if I just write call options, or poor man covered calls, all these strategies of option writing. How much money do these options have to make me to equal or beat out my paycheck? And you'll be shocked. Most of you will be very shocked at how few options you actually have to write. You'll figure out. I'm almost writing that many options now, because you'll figure out on a per month basis how many contracts you wrote last month, the month before, the month before. You'll do your homework, and you'll figure out, oh yeah, well, I wrote these contracts and bought them back. I wrote those contracts and let them expire. I wrote these contracts, I rolled them over, and then they expired. Or I wrote these contracts, rolled them over, and then bought them back for this much, making this much. You'll figure out how much money you're making or losing. The easy way to do it is, what's the balance in your account? It comes down to that. And you'll sit there and go, geez, I'm already at 70%. I'm at 35%. I've only been doing this 3 months, and I've already brought in 40% in a month of how much I make at work. In less than 90 days, I'm already doing this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm still a rookie at this. I'm only halfway through his classes, and I'm already doing this. Welcome to the party, pal. Once you've been here a year or two, you're not working anymore. I don't think so. Welcome all to the program. Thank you all. John, good morning. Andre, good morning. Your classes have helped a lot. Thank you, Andre. Stephen, good morning, everybody. John, time to make the donuts here, baby. Andre, the channel helps fine-tune questions and doubts. DB, good morning, everybody. Jason Loss, 3 years ago, I had no idea what options were. And I'm 44 years old. Then I came across Uncle Bruce. The story writes itself from there. Thank you, my friend. Puddin' Pie, good Thursday morning to everybody. Stock Option Sensei, good morning, number 48 on the thumbs up meter. Susan Shops, Pelosi just bought 20 Avgo June 2025 calls, strike 800. Stock will do a 10-for-1 split Friday. So this means her calls revert to $80 with the stock split at 270, right? That was why she was in a rush to buy now. Yes, so she's got 20 contracts that are 800s. She's going to have 200 $80 contracts. That is correct. So, yeah, if the shares go up $10 after the split, that's like a $100 gain. 10-for-1 split, yeah, for sure. That means our options go up $8 each at least times 200. Thank you very much. Peter, good morning, everybody. How you doing there, Peter? Amy J, number 52 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. Good morning, all of you out there. The CPI report has come out, and it seems to be indicating a slight drop in the inflation rate to about 3% from 3.2, or 3.1 from 3.2, 3.3. So the direction is the right direction. The market likes this. U.S. weekly initial jobless claims fall to the lowest level since May. This is a contrary announcement. The market would really rather just see inflation drop and unemployment be kind of so-so, but a strong unemployment situation, a very strong employed America, confirms the fact that the American economy is the best of the G20. It keeps confirming again and again and again that the current administration is on the right track. They're not getting in the way of this economy. Markets are all-time highs. The Dow now is up 68 points. It was down 80 earlier this morning. We're positive on S&P. We're positive on NASDAQ. America is just winning. Bottom line, America is winning. America is already great. What can I say? These numbers, these indicators keep coming out. And the Federal Reserve would love to drop interest rates, but they're not going to drop interest rates because the economy is hot. They're not going to drop interest rates because the economy is firing at all cylinders. They're going to drop interest rates if inflation eases off to 2% and unemployment starts to back down. If we get problems with unemployment, but that's not happening. Unemployment is not a negative. It's incredibly positive. Americans are finding jobs, and they're finding jobs that are paying more money than in the past. There you go. There's, I don't know, 9 million job openings still in the United States. Since the pandemic, the number of jobs available for Americans is massive. What can I say? Interest rates will probably just hold for now, but most corporations in America are delivering results, profits. So there you go. We'll see how this plays out. I'm just delivering the news. I'm not making it. I'm just delivering it. Okay, we got a 673 market right now on SoFi. Higher by about 16 cents a share on 1.2 million volume right now, holding that level. The SoFi shares did touch 680 for a moment, but this is only pre-market. We can't read too much into that. We'll find out, in the next 38 minutes what's really going on. Rocket Lab is up 11. SoFi 671 up 14. GameStop up 50 cents, 25.47. Matterport up 2. We got Spire up 32 cents. Now we see Apple down 96 cents on a bit of a reversal. Goldman up 261. Cisco down 9. Tesla in the pre-market up 147. Arc Innovations up 51. Microsoft down 96. Pfizer up 84. Had a good morning going in already to this number. It's just getting better. Pfizer at 29.17. HPQ up 23 cents. Google down 51. Amazon down a dime. Nvidia is down 146. Up 146. Excuse me, 136.37. Nvidia is up 146. Unity up 18. AI is up 48 cents. Again, over 30 now. 30.45. The shorters just can't seem to crash this market. Adobe down 2.35 a share. Spiders are up 12. Netflix down 6.49. Triple Qs are up 22. IBM up 6 cents. The Facebook shares, Meta Platforms down 71 cents. Vanik Semiconductors up 133. Home Depot up 581. Enphase up 471. Palantir up 21 cents. And Uber up 52. So we have a positive vibe all over the place pretty well. And it started off with the inflation report making the market feel pretty good. The market likes what it sees. Now, do we hold these numbers? Do we sell on the news? Does the market? Do the market participants go, "Oh, okay, inflation is moderating. Now I'm going to get out of town"? As option writers, you don't have to care about this. You will go with the stock. You will let the stock tell you what to do. Right now, GameStop at 25.52 means all of the GameStop $25 contracts that expire tomorrow, the calls are in the money, and the puts are just out of the money by only 50 cents. There are 5,000 $25 puts that expire tomorrow, and there are 13,800 calls that expire tomorrow, and 13,800 are in the money now. At 24.50, there's 3,500 calls in the money. At 25.50, which is where we are right now, exactly at 25.50, 4,275 contracts exist. And at $26, if we break that level, another 11,000 contracts will be in the money. There you go. $25 contracts, $26 contracts on calls. We're talking now 30,000 calls between $25, $25.50, and $26. That's 3 million shares of demand for the stock, which could lead to a higher price on the stock. I don't know. It's certainly not negative. Interesting stuff. Those of you who have written cash secured puts on your GameStop, the higher the shares go, the lower the contracts will trade at. The 25s right now that die tomorrow, they're down to 61 cents at the moment. The 26s are down to 138. The 30s are now down to $5. Those used to trade at 8, 10, 12 bucks each. They've backed off. There you go. This is the name of the game here. Put contracts are backing off because GameStop just seems to be improving. The 50s are sitting at 24.60 bid at the moment, and they're falling from yesterday and the day before. If the shares want to go up to 30 any old time, these will be worth only $20 book value. But of course, these die tomorrow, just so you know. The 50s die tomorrow, and they're trading at basically book value. So every dollar the stock goes up is a dollar these will lose. Tomorrow, next week's contracts, July 19 expiry, the 25 puts are 155, 163. These have fallen dramatically in price in the last little while. The 30s are now down to 560 bid. They're only worth 550, so they're at book as well. So there's real carnage there. $25 contracts on the call side next week, trading at 165, 171. 27,000 exist at $25. So there's real pressure on this stock at 25 or higher. 26s, there's 5,100. 27s, there's 4,400. 28s, 3,200. $30 calls, 59,000 exist for next Friday expiry. At 35, there's 8,500. At 40, there's 24,000 on the calls. At 45, there's 3,900. At $50, 20,900 contracts exist on the calls at 50 bucks a share for next week Friday. For $100 a share, 24,000 exist. And at $125 a share, as high as you can go for next week Friday, there are 56,179 contracts in existence, trading right now at between 5 and 7 cents a share as of last night's close. So just to give you an idea how much the 125s are going for. The 100s, 6 to 9 cents. The 50s, 29 to 31 cents. The 40s were trading at 40 to 46 cents. And the 30s are trading at 92 to 96 cents. 41,000 traded yesterday. 59,000 exist. There is Action Jackson over there with desperate investors trying to make a buck. Look, if you're long, you're long GameStop, you don't want to lose your shares, but you want to make some money on them. Theoretically, you could write $30 calls that expire next week Friday. You'll probably get your hands on 95 cents a piece per share if you want to offer up any of those. You want to write 25s, which is right at the money here, 40 cents in the money now. Last night, 170 a share, maybe 170.75 this morning, maybe 180 this morning if the shares want to pop into this $25.50, $26 level. We'll follow it. We'll see what's going on. Never a dull moment, everybody. Welcome to the party. There's dollars in them there hills to be had. And giddy up. Jobless claims drop sharply to the lowest level since late May. That's a headline that just came through here. Jobless claims are dropping. People are finding work. Amazing. That's bad news for interest rates. That's a strong economy. That's a very strong economy. That's bad news for Republicans, because Republicans need really bad news to sell to the world, to the voters in the United States. You get a strong employment number. That just shows that America is on the right track economically. Whether people believe it or not, it's just a fact. And so there you go. Lower inflation, very good employment numbers, making the Democrats look good despite their situation. And Republicans are running out of bullets, points to pick at. Just talk about how old he is. That's all they can talk about now. I don't know. Welcome to the party, everybody. Great to have you here. Thank you all for joining us. Walter Young is saying, go SoFi. Number 69, thumbs up. Lame Duck, $20 an hour. times $40 a week is $800 a week, times 52 weeks is $41,600 a year. Who can survive on that kind of money? I mean, how do people survive 41.6? Take away deductions. What do you got left? 35 grand, $33,000. Good luck living on 33 grand in cities like what? New York, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Miami, Chicago. How far can you go? And with state taxes all over the map, some states don't have taxes, some do. Good luck with that. To make $41,000 a year writing options, think about that. Divide that by 12, $41,000. You're talking what, $3,200 a month, $3,400 a month is what you need. You need to make about $100 a day, 7 days a week, writing options. You need $100 a day of depreciation overall. There you go. Now, how many contracts can you write at a time? And how often do you write contracts? If you're doing weekly contracts where every Friday you have contracts expiring and you're doing them on Nvidia, you're doing these on Tesla, you're doing these on Apple, you're doing these on GameStop, AI, you're doing credit spread trades that die every Friday. If you can pull off 10 credit spreads in a week and pull in a buck a trade, that's $1,000 a week. Yeah, that's $1,000 a week. 10 contracts. You need $5,000 to $10,000 of capital to do 10 credit spreads, depending on the stock. $1,000 a week. That's $52,000 a year. That's $20 an hour. That's a $20 an hour job right now. Now I know I'm very well aware that many of you do not make minimum wage. You're watching me here. You're not minimum wage people. You're full-blown salaried people. You've been working for corporations for, some cases decades. There are folks here making $100,000, $150,000 a year, and yet you're looking for a side gig. The first $1,000 you can generate per week, that is equal to $20 an hour. So if you can generate $2,000 in a week as you build your account and build your confidence and your knowledge, that's $40 an hour. If you were working 8 hours a day, and I know, you're not working 8 hours a day here. You don't work 8 hours a day writing options. Give me a break. You're watching the market off and on. Some of you are sitting in front of your computer all day. Fair enough, but you're not working like that. You're working less, and as you get better at this, you work even less. Which now brings up an interesting dilemma, because if you are bringing in $2,000 a week, that's $100,000 a year, and you're not commuting to the office anymore, and you're not buying lunch and coffee at the office anymore, and you're not going out for after work drinks with your pals because you feel like you should, or with your boss because you feel like you have to, you might be saving $150 a week, $200 a week in expenses, not going to work. That is $10,000 a year you're not pissing away just to do the job. So all of a sudden, this $100,000 a year coming in at $2,000 a week, this is a game changer, big time. $3,000 a week, that's $150,000 a year. $4,000 a week, $200,000 a year. How many of you are making $200,000 or more? Not many. You're now in the upper 25% of Americans. Once you break $200,000 a year, you get to $250,000, $300,000 a year. You're in the top 15 percentile, maybe the top 12 percentile, 1 in 8. You are in another world now. And the option writing business, there's no limit to how much you can make. Absolutely no limit. Welcome, everybody. Let's go. Come on, kids. Join us. Let's have some fun. Let's see if you can make some money. Lorraine, good morning. Comical name, number 70. Yes, Marie B. Uncle Bruce, good morning. Great show last night on Primetime Live. Thanks for the Poor Man Cover Call suggestions. Real examples help so much. There you go. There you go. SoFi article. The number of millionaires around the world is surging. Are you one of them? There's a good question. What can I say? The man is asking, what do you think about doing weekly options compared to monthly or longer? It depends on what you're going to do. Depends on what kind of options you want to write and what stocks you're writing on. Are you writing options on stock indexes? Are you writing options on on a stock, a $25 stock, a $50 stock, a $200 stock, a very volatile stock, a not so volatile stock. There is no one answer here. Stick around a while and you'll pick that up. Charlie C, I missed last night's live. I'm going to have to watch that rerun. What's going on? Come on, kids. Let's make some dough. That's why you need Uncle Bruce's classes, says Lambda. Thank you, everybody. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. You know, Bruce, you can't sell people on the concept that they're barely making it paycheck to paycheck. So they should take your classes and say the economy's doing great and everyone has a good paycheck. You know, you're not, I don't know if you want to listen to what I'm trying to say. I don't think you're getting it. If you're happy with your job and you're happy with the money you're making and you're happy with your career and your prospects, you're not even going to watch this show. Why would you even be here? But if you're like looking for a side gig to make money on the side, and you've been thinking, well, maybe I'll do a part-time job on the weekends to make a few extra bucks. Maybe you're trying to get a down payment for a house or something like that, or you know, you want to. You got some debts lying around that you want to get rid of over the next year. You've decided I'm going to make an extra 15, 20 grand on the side, and I'm going to throw all of that towards credit cards. Great. But if you're here, if you're looking for the possibility of shifting into something else, and you've always fantasized, you might be in your 40s now, and you fantasized about the day that you can be self-employed, or you thought by age 45 you would be so well off being with the organization that you were with that you would be to a level where, I'm now in the top 10% of the company. But by the time you got to 45, you're not in the top 10% of the company because the company has changed underneath you. The company has been completely transformed into another organization right under your eyes. And you realize now that you're an older employee, not a younger, and you're not in the future plans. Your next 10 years, they're going to get rid of you because at age 50, 55, your medical issues will now come up as a problem. Started off with, sore knee, bad hip, back pains. You're costing the company money on that healthcare plan. They're going to find a way to get rid of you. They're going to buy you out. They're going to early retire you. You're not going to get the payoff you thought you were going to get. You're just not there. Again, I'm just generalizing, of course. I mean, you're all different. But for those of you who want to change your life and or just be in control of your economic world rather than leave it to someone else, maybe, just maybe, writing options could be the way to go, because you're sure as hell not finding great, fantastic stock buys from all those other sources that you get information from that tell you, this is the stock you want to buy. You want to buy this company because they're going to go to the moon. You've been following that advice for 10, 15 years, and it's just not coming true. Or you caught one or two stocks that seem to do okay, but they're barely covering all the losses from all the dogs that you bought. Or you heard about a stock way too late. It had already gone up 10 times. And by the time you bought, it was into the last 10 percentile move, and then it was all over. Maybe writing options is for you. Hey, I at least have put 17 classes together because my viewers were constantly asking me the exact same questions every day about options, which were the basics. And I thought, why don't I just put the classes out there and allow viewers to go, here, why don't you watch these? There's 17 of them now. They're an hour and a half, 2 hours long each. It's like a stay-at-home college course without tests. After you take a couple of them, you can already start practice trading through practice accounts. See if it's for you. You like what you see, you'll graduate up and you'll start to write them for real. That's the concept. That's it. It's nothing personal. I'm not telling you my way is the only way. I'm not telling you my way is the perfect way. But for some of you, and more of you now, you're finding that this option writing thing is pretty good. I kind of like this game. Boy, I like this game a lot more than the game I used to play, which was find the stock that was going to go to the moon. Anyway, the kids can't afford a house, lame duck. 2 incomes will help the man. 7 years. That's what I'm saying. Something isn't adding up with the reports and what is actually going on in the economy. What else going on here? Inflation falls for the first time in 2020, says Logan. And let's see. Yeah, I'm not saying Savage number one saying, I'm not saying that your teaching is bad at all. I think it's great, but the economy and jobs aren't as great as you might think they are. Well, you know, these economic reports are just overall national economic reports. Do they cover every region of the United States and every industry of the United States and every demographic of the United States? No. They're just general facts. And these are the general numbers that every economist uses, every politician uses, whether you're on one side of the argument or the other. They all use these to spin it any way they want. Fair enough. I agree with that. Totally. So, if unemployment is 9%, I think that's bad. If unemployment is 4%, I think that's good. I think 4% unemployment, even 4.5% unemployment, in my humble opinion, having been around since as an adult since 1970, whatever, 4.1% unemployment, that's full employment. That means everybody who really, really wants a job will find one. Is it exactly the job you want in the exact location you are for the exact payoff you want to get? No. We're talking generalities here. The reality is, though, 4% unemployment is better than 9. 3% inflation is better than 6. I still contend, and so do some of you, that prices in your town seem to be higher than 3% a year. Yeah, I know. We probably all agree to some degree that some of these statistics that are released by the governments over time, Canadian government, British, German, French, I don't care which one you want, pick any country you want. Do you really believe these numbers to be very accurate or to be modernly accurate? Accurate for 2024? Are they based on the 1970s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s? Could they be better? Sure. But a trend is a trend. An overall number is an overall number, and the markets are reacting positively to what they're hearing. And that's the end of the story. That's the end. Doesn't matter what you think or what I think. What's the market doing? Well, market's going higher. Anyway, there you go. Thank you all very much for being here. James, yep. And they'll randomly eliminate jobs and change their model to cut tenured employees. You got it, James. How many times do we hear this? Archegos founder Bill Huang found guilty in a multi-billion-dollar fraud trial. That's right. That came out yesterday. Mr. Jonathan, hey, Uncle Bruce, GameStop, July 19, $26 covered call. The bid is 134. Should we be worried about getting exercised by riding so close to the money and just take the money? Okay, so you're talking about a contract that dies in 8 days. It's a $26 strike price. We're at $25.37. You could bring in 134. What's the worst case scenario? I mean, what is it? The stock goes up, and you get exercised. That's your plan. Like, that's the worst of it. I think the worst of it is the stock goes to 20. You made $1.34, which is great, but the stock went down more than $1.34, and you're losing money anyway, right? But at least you're not losing all of it. So I wouldn't be afraid to write it. I might want to stink offer it. You may want to give the market 10, 15 minutes and see if the stock wants to run the 26.5 to 27. You might then decide, I think I'll write 27s for next week instead of 26s. And I'll take in even more. On the other hand, you might go, oh, no, I'm going to write 25s. I'm going to write them. If they're $2 in the money, I'm going to write contracts $2 in the money for next Friday. I want $3.50. Give me $3.50. I dare you to exercise me, because you're getting $3.50 cash, and you're going to get $25 for your stock. If you get taken out, that's $28.50. Do you care? Shouldn't. And if the stock pops to 27, and by next Friday is back, between now and next Friday, next Wednesday, stock's at $26. You got $3.50 for a contract that has a $1 book value and has 2 days left to go. What's it going to trade at? $1.50, $1.75? You'll buy it back. And you're going to go, gee, I just bought this at half the price I sold it for. Maybe I'll write another contract for next week, Friday, at 25 again. Taking $3.50 all over again. Dare them to take you up. Don't be afraid to write Jonathan. Robert, 81 thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Jonathan Ray, I'm number 82. JL, Mark, Jason Laws. Same as you with the knowledge gained in the last 3 years, except that I'll be 86 years old October. Giddy up, baby. As soon as I can get some money to pay for courses, I'm going to take them, but the job situation is not right. The Outdoors Daddy, I just saw a graph this morning showing unemployment growth is 14% year over year. How is that good news? Sold 35 covered calls on GameStop this week, bringing in $4,400 for the week and for next. And you know what, Outdoor Daddy? Do you need to give a crap about what the unemployment situation looks like? Do you need to give a crap about what the trend is, if this is the trend? You just brought in $4,400. What are you worried about? Forget the first half of your comment and just concentrate on the second half of your comment and ask yourself, Bruce, I just sold these contracts and I just brought in this much money. If I net out $3,000 of that $4,400, how much money per hour am I making between now and when I close this position out? That's what you want to ask yourself. That's where you want to go. Dave, good morning here. There's Shopify. What are a few more Canadian stocks for option writing? Don't comment on Canadian stock, to be honest. Option writing is you want to be where the action is. You want to be where the premiums are. You want to be where the tight bid asks are. U.S. markets. Lame duck. I tell people, would $500 a month make a difference in your life? They say yes, but don't find how to do. They don't find out how to do option writing. If you want to make $500 a month more in your pocket, why don't you just work at as a Walmart as a greeter once a week or something, and just get out of the house and put in 4 hours here, 4 hours there, $500 a month. Thank you. You want to make some serious dough, and I'm talking $2,000 a month, $4,000 a month from your house. You got a bad hip, you got a bad knee, you got a bad ankle, you got a bad shoulder. You physically can't do physical labor. Can you click a keyboard? Can you hold a phone and put in a trade that way? Can you tell someone to do it for you? Option writing might be your game plan here. Dave, number 85, Mandu, number 88, Sean, good morning. 12 minutes to the opening. Everybody from Scotland. Sean, how you doing, man? Welcome. Luca, number 89, good afternoon, everybody. James of the Misty Tree, hey, good day. People are having to work multiple jobs to cover the same bills as 4 years ago because prices are up 3 to 4 times. The market is getting that money. There you go. John Biscuit, Sean, did you enjoy last night? The man roll it out or get exercised and then write a cash secured, but there you go. Brim, there's a lot of 30 calls. There's a lot of $30 calls for next Friday right now. Yes, there are. Let's see. Nazareth, number 95, Sean. Oh, what last minute sucker punch. Vamos, Spain. John Biscuit, laughing out loud, is here. John, have you already brought your Spanish flag? Sean, no, but what is it? It might be on the cards this weekend. Earl Harwell, good morning, number 97. Nazareth, I wrote 28 GameStop calls expiring July 19 for $27 strike price. I got $1.45 for them yesterday. I am not worried at all about being exercised. Not at all. If it goes above the strike, I'll just look to roll, just like Uncle Bruce says. Exactly. If you haven't been exercised, roll up to 28s, 29s, 30s. Go forward a week or two. Thank you very much. Absolutely. John Biscuit, I'm having baked potatoes here. CKT, number 98. Sean, laugh out loud. Seriously, good luck to England. I watch EPL. Those lads are good players, and it's the media we hate. Lorraine, I can do it. I can do a lot of things. Still young at heart. My water bill went up drastically 2.5 times. There you go. The man, it's people working 3-4 jobs that are helping the unemployment rate. Like Uncle Bruce said, the politics will spin it how they want. CKT, I have learned about vertical spreads recently from your channel. It has opened up a whole new aspect of trading for me. I'm greatly appreciating this. Right on, CKT, you may want to become a member of this channel. Consider Gold Bagel memberships, $25 a month, and then get access to Discord. Just join the channel as a Gold Bagel member. Send me a private email. Tell me you want to be in the Discord group. Now you can hang out with all the vertical spread writers, all the poor man covered call writers, all the cash secured put writers. The family, they're there. John, cheers, dude. Hope it'll be a good match, to be fair. The Spanish have been the best team so far. But England, getting better. We'll see how it plays out. Parker Ivy, I rolled up $26 strike covered call on GameStop yesterday on the pop. I took in 13 cents more credit and raised the strike to 31. Come on, take me out. Come on, get me. Zach, number 99, give this man a thumbs up, everybody. Thank you, everybody who are doing that. We have right now a poll question going on, and I'm curious to see how many of you have responded to this. Looks like just short of 200 respondents are coming through here. 100 thumbs ups are in, 182 votes are in on the poll question, which is, this channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 75% say, yep, this is the reason I write stock options. This is the channel. This is why. People have discovered how to write stock options because of this channel, and this is what we specialize in talking about every day. We're consistent around here. We like taking money off the gamblers, and boy, do they throw money around. It's unbelievable. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys. There are 260 of you watching. We have 100 thumbs ups, 160 slackers. I'm sure you'll come through for us. I appreciate it. And hit that poll question. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Thank you all so much. If you want to get your hands on 5 options classes for the price of 4, here we go. They're on sale right now. You can grab your 5 for 4, and get a head start on your option writing classes. Whether it's the first 5 or whether it's any other 5 you want, you're just filling in the gaps. Here you go. They're 20% off until the end of this month. Buy 5 for the price of 4. You need to send me an email right here. Let me know the 5 you want. Make a payment to PayPal, and then let me know. And there you go. Okay, if you're having trouble trying to figure it out, I'll send you instructions, and we'll get you set up. Okay, right on. Sooner the better. There's money being made here. Giddy up, everybody. The man, as soon as I'm constantly making $1,000 a month running options, I will become a member. Only working with 4,000 capital at the moment. Everybody has their moment when they want to do this. Sean, both teams to score Spain to win the cup. Giddy up. Sharon, number 106. Giddy up. Zachary, I have multiple friends that can't find a job to pay the bills, and my company just laid off a significant portion of our workforce. I don't trust the data. Like I said, this is what I'm talking about. The numbers are national numbers. They're not individual, county by county, town by town, state by state breakdowns. It varies where you live. John Biscuit, do you have a bet on Spain to win? Of course, says Sean. Well, there you go. A lot of soccer fans here, or football fans. Welcome all. Watch SoFi today, says Noah. Giddy up. Yes, indeed. Go SoFi, go. 683 right now is where we're at the moment, and we're ahead 26 cents a share as we speak. Due to saying, yeah, they do revisions to the data following the initial jobs data. This is the PR part. They revised the numbers last time down on creation by 100. John Biscuit, no offense, but I hope your bet is as successful as my €50 bet that hung on a hung parliament. Big River Breaks. Bruce, I watched your video on credit spreads the other day on NVIDIA. My first trade, I should make $110 this week. It's sitting at 1 cent now. Can I close it and open another before the week ends? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You're done. Close it out and create a new spread for next Friday. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go, baby. When you're up 70, 80, 90% on these trades, it might be time to roll out of one and roll into another. It might be the same 2 strike prices. It might be an adjustment on your strike prices based on where the stock has gone. Always be writing. Leave the pennies on the table. I mean, the real tiny pennies. Give them back and now bring in dollars. Absolutely. One, better those classes. What is this? ASAP, if you want to be successful with option writing and feeling better, thanks to Uncle Bruce. Get those classes ASAP, I think is what Juan is saying. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you. Splair, good morning, y'all. Damn, SoFi opening 682. Let's go. One, buy those classes. Thank you. Thank you, one. Dude, way to go. Big River breaks. Lizzie, is SoFi up based on the speculation of student debt being forgiven? No, I think it's higher because of the inflation number and the possibility of lower rates, or just 3 weeks less away from earnings. You know, I don't know. Let's see. There's a reason. At the end of the day, there are more buyers than sellers, and let's just leave it at that. We're just going up. That's it. Spare. Don't wonder. I'm home in a half an hour. Right on. Spare. Sean, understandable, Biscuit. If Spain are fit, they win. They've got a few injuries. Big River. Thanks, dude. John Biscuit. Euro. How insulting. John Biscuit. Laughing out loud. Welcome all. Thank you for being here. We open in 4 minutes, okay? We're going to start trading in 4 minutes. We're going to member-only comment right now because that's what we do when we come to the opening of the market. Again, thank you, all of you who have joined this channel, whether you're a subscriber, whether you're now a member of this channel. We love you. There's 2-level memberships you can join in on, the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level, and then there's the Gold Bagel level. And again, thank you for those of you who have become Gold Bagel level members. You get your Wednesday night primetime live show where we can really talk about what you're up to. We of course have a primetime. We have a pre-alert show every morning for Gold Bagel members only, which we do every day before the live show. And from time to time, I bring out stock tip trades or option trades that what might be considered for you. We do our best as much as we can to help you more than return your $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member. Gold Bagel membership at $25 a month should be, for every one of you here, an absolute joke with respect to the kind of money you can make hanging around this gang of regulars. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you also get to join the Discord group, the chat group. Just send me an email and let me know, hey, Uncle Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member. Here's my handle, and I want to join the Discord group. I will get you the information you need to join it. Okay. Thank you all so very, very much. We're opening in 3 minutes. We have 204 votes on the poll question today. This channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 74% say yep. This is the reason I write options, because of this channel. 26% say not at all, maybe not yet, maybe soon, I don't know. Thank you all. Maybe you were writing options before you came to this channel. You had other reasons why you're writing stock options, had nothing to do with this channel, but you're here anyway. I love you. Thank you all. If we help you figure out how to write options and make money on this market by doing so, I'm a very happy guy. 123 thumbs ups are in the house now. Thank you all for 1, 2, 3 thumbs ups. 208 votes are in on the poll question. Answer that anytime you like. I'd love to have you get your response to that. 681 on SoFi with a couple of minutes to go before we open for the day. GameStop is $25.49, up 52 cents on 507,000 volume. SoFi volume, 2.1 million at least so far has gone through. So SoFi is definitely responding nicely to this morning's economic numbers that came out. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the show. And I'm hoping that all of you will have a wonderful, lovely day here, making a pile of cash. The Dow is up just 17. S&P's up 2, Nasdaq's up 14. We had a big day yesterday. Oil is down 15 cents a barrel right now. Giddy up, everybody. We're into a fun-looking day so far. Quick review of some of our favorites. Rocket Lab is up 8, SoFi up 23, GameStop up 48, Spire up 45 cents. We've got Apple down 178, Goldman up $2. Tesla is just up 4 cents. Microsoft down 333. Things are moderating now as we get close to the opening. Nvidia up 97. We'll find out in just a minute how we are doing. Welcome to the party, all. Glad to have you with us. And Larry is going to hit those bells any moment. There they are. It's official. The markets are open. Welcome to the party, kids. Let's see what this market wants to bring us this morning. and see where your options are headed, what kind of credits are coming through for you guys, and what kind of profits you're making. Options expire tomorrow, and of course next Friday, third Friday of the month, should be very, very busy. James Barnaby, SoFi might be getting a boost after Noto was on Squawk Box yesterday stating positive SoFi data. Oh, and he also stated he is voting for Trump. There you go. Richard, neat. There you go. Giddy up. I don't care who he votes for. I don't care who he likes. It doesn't matter to me. Just make money. That's all I say. Just make money. My option writers don't have to care who's in the White House. Doesn't matter. Won't make a damn bit of difference. It's all about premiums and spreads and figuring out how options work and taking your share of the action, because the pros from Dover, the big boys, those huge institutions, all those millions of or thousands of hedge funds, gazillions of them, are cleaning up in the options market. Absolutely scoring every week, and they're writers. They are writers. Sure, some of them speculate, but the big boys who know what they're doing are option writers. Join these kids. Let's go. Tesla up 15 cents. GameStop up 62 to 25.59. Google down 43 cents. We got AI up 40 cents right now. We've got SoFi 674 up 17. Nvidia up 45. Rocket Lab up 11. That's a starter. The Big T, I have been a member of this channel for 5 months. I came to this channel in the early days, but thought options weren't really for me. My broker at the time didn't allow it either. After a hiatus, I returned 6 months ago, and boy, did I miss out. You got to write options, kids. You got to write options. Dude, Uncle Bruce makes free trade videos almost every week explaining how to make money on trades with specific examples. Why complain about lessons cost when he's teaching you so much for nothing? B. Tissel Spire sent an email yesterday about the first hurricane of the season. Their AI model predicted its change of path hours before the National Hurricane Center. It's been moving up nicely lately on Spire. Interesting stuff there. Welcome all to the show. Thank you all for being part of this group of viewers. I love you guys. We have 218 results now, 218 votes in the poll question. This channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 73%. Yep, I sure do. Thank you, everybody. 123 thumbs up was the last number. Thumbs up number now looks like about 128. It looks like 128. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you being here today and every day. Thank you all. I want you to get rich out there, kids. I want you to move up the economic chain. I don't want you in the bottom half. I don't want you just barely in the top half. I want you in the top 20%. That's where I want to get you guys. I want you in the top 20% of the demographic of your country. And for some of you, that means 200,000 a year, 250,000 a year. I don't know what the number is everywhere. But I know that if we can get you to 30,000 a month at 360 a year, you're definitely in the top 25%. That's what we're talking about. I don't want you guys to be dependent on Social Security or the Canada Pension Plan. I don't want you to be dependent on your kids. I don't want you to be dependent on a relative, a mom, a dad. I want you to be independent. I want you to be independently comfortable. I want you to have choices, many, many choices that you can enact anytime you want. Whether you work full-time and do this, work part-time and do this full-time and do a little bit of work on the side, never work for anyone else ever again, travel the world permanently for the next 5 years, grab an RV and go for years and years and years, or you're retired and you're going fishing, baby. You're going hiking. You're doing whatever you're doing. You're going to move to Hawaii? You want to move to Australia? You want to travel South America? I don't know. You tell me what you want to do. When you have the dough, you can do whatever you want. You're not beholden to the man anymore. And isn't that a great thing to go for? Isn't that a nice objective to have? Maybe for some of you, writing options is the way to do it. Welcome to the channel where I hope that hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. Flavio, number 129 from Italy. Ciao, Uncle Bruce. Flavio, formerly Ubi My Or. Welcome, my friend. Nice to have you here today. I have Italians joining me. I've got more Italians coming in. I have Germans, I have Danes, Brits, French, Spanish folks, Espanol, España. They're coming from all over in Europe. I love it. Of course, in Israel, got a friend in Israel. Welcome all to the show, especially all of my American viewers, my Canadian viewers, viewers from the Caribbean, Latin America, South America, from Africa, wherever you are. You're welcome here. Male, female, you're very welcome here. Thank you all, especially my huge following of female viewers. Welcome to this channel where it's easy to make money. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what gender you are. You can make dough around here. I love it. Thank you all. Luca, ciao, Flavio. Rock and roll, buddy. B. Tizzle, Uncle Bruce, do you follow the Russell 2000 index? Not closely. I hear you mentioned Dow, Spider Keys. I never mentioned. Yeah, you noticed that. I really don't. Flavio, ciao, Luca, ciao. I don't follow the Russell 2000. I notice it from time to time, but no. I follow a certain number of stocks. Of course, I watch the market in general. I see the headlines every day. I try to fill you in plain English, kind of what to pay attention to and what to be aware of. But that's about it. There you go. 25.45 on GameStop. The low of the day, 25.33. The high, 25.67. Got a very tight spread so far. Tesla, 265.80, up 250 a share. Just firing up here. We're down 57 on the Dow for now. AI is up 93 cents to 30.89. Giddy up. We're going to 25.55, 25.60 on GameStop now. SoFi, 6.83, up 26 cents a share. Go, SoFi, go. Thank you. 6.84. Nvidia down 44. Rocket Lab up 9 cents. Okay, everybody? Welcome all. Nice to have you here and appreciate your following this channel today. Yes, get your 5 for the price of 4 while the sale is on and start studying how to write stock options. Practice accounts are available at most of the brokerage firms that you can deal with. You can trade options for free, risk-free to try it. How simple is this? This didn't exist 40 years ago when I was in the market. My God, when I started in 1978, 79, you had to look at the newspaper every day. You open up the paper and you see all these pages of stock quotes. And then there was a section for stock options, just a tiny section. I remember here in Canada, we had stock option quotes. If I recall, we'd see stock option quotes for Canadian listed stocks. And the first stock option I ever played was on Shell Oil. I bought 2 call options, and I think I paid $2 each for them, and I sold them for $2.50. About a week later, something like that, I had a little gain on the stock and sold them. And I went, well, this is kind of easy. It's not bad. I want to become a stockbroker. I kind of like this game. That started things off. All right. Dude, all right. I closed that MSTR spread I mentioned a few weeks back. Ended up with a 10% return in 21 days on the trade. Pretty good, I'll say. Beach Boy, end phase is rising. Any reason? My cash secured puts are smiling, man. I don't know. I don't have an actual answer. I don't know. We're up 669 to 113.44. There's an announcement that came out an hour ago that says they announced the residential and commercial products to help qualify for domestic content bonus tax credit. Don't know if that means anything. No idea. No idea. July 23rd, they have a conference call for the results. No idea what to make of it. I'm glad to see it going up, and I'm glad to see you making money. That's for darn sure. Louis, good morning. How far back should I be for Nvidia put credit spreads for 7/19 expiry? So expiring next Friday. What about Nvidia? Well, the stock's 134.34. We've had a nice run here again, so I would want to be way behind. I don't know. Um, I don't know if I'd want to be over 120 on any of these. I might be in the 115, give or take level. So 110, 120 range in there somewhere. Got to check out. You have to check out these credits, these option chains, and see what the spreads are. Check it out, see what's going on. But that stock's had a run, hasn't it? It sure has had a run. 25.58 now on GameStop, and the Dow's down 64. AI still at 30.67. SoFi 681 up 24 cents, everybody. Giddy up. Louis, I wrote 10, 122, 125s. That's what Luca's doing for next Friday. Luca a little more aggressive than most. I generally try to stay a little further back than that as my recommendation, but it's totally up to you guys. You're the traders. If you're comfortable with a 22.25, 122, 125 or whatever, then you're comfortable. But the stock is 134.02. It's now down 89 cents on the session. Nvidia high today, 136.15, low of 133.76. We've already had a 3 or 250 spread already, high low. We'll see. Again, this stock has, as you well know, all of you who are here who follow Nvidia, you remember that when it had the pre-split, it could go $25 a day. That's $2.50 a share, like nothing. So a $2.50 share already, that's $25 a share volatility already today. And it can do that every day for a week in any direction. And it can do more than that. So just be careful. But, next Friday, it's only, 8 days? 6 trading days. And get in today and get out Tuesday. Great. I'm not going to poo-poo these trades. But you've got to be on it, don't you? And you are. 25.70. We're at new highs on GameStop. 25.74 just printed a moment ago, I believe. Trying to get through 25.75 here, and if we do, 25.80 to 85 is likely, because there is nothing for sale here, not at these levels. 25.72 at the moment. 1.6 million traded on GameStop, so it's looking okay. Beach Boy, thank you, gamblers. Bought back the end phase cash secured puts 30% in 2 weeks. Rinse and repeat, please. Well done, sir. Dude, since I took the lessons, I knew to leg in as the price of MSTR pulled back in recent week. I have more spreads shrinking out currently. Now it's recovered $200. Well done, dude. Pays for the lessons. You're going to do these trades for the rest of your life. You only buy the classes one time. Well done, everybody. Keep up the good work, kids. 263.50 on Teslas, just up 16 cents. Not a lot happening there. Nvidia down 98 cents. The Dow down 51 points. Well done, all of you out there. There's something else I wanted to mention, too, about about being exercised. I've had comments for since the beginning, since 2021. People have commented to me that they're worried about writing call options on stocks or on deep in the money calls or whatever, and then they're worried about getting exercised. And then they wonder, well, if I get exercised and then I buy back those shares that I just, I'm short, I write a call option and they exercise me, I'm now short stock, I go and buy it back. I might not have as many shares as before, and I feel like I'm losing money. And I have to be more, I think I have to be more direct with you guys to wake you up to a reality. It's maybe I give you a Will Smith dope slap to kind of wake you up. It isn't how many shares you have that tells you how rich you are. If you've written, let's say you got 1,000 GameStop and you write 10 calls and you get exercised on the calls because the stock went up, and now you're short 1,000. Your shares are gone. You got paid for them. You keep your premium, but they went higher. They went even higher, and you buy back stock, and you can only buy back 910 of the 1,000 you had. There are people out there who think they're losing money. You're not losing money. If you do the mathematics, where were you when you wrote your 10 contracts. Where was the stock and how much money did you have in your account before you did the right? And then now, my hunch is you're up on the position. You take a look at the value of the GameStop position and your contracts and the money in your account. It's all cash now. If you just got exercised, you have nothing but cash. I'm assuming it's the only position you have. Just bear with me. You buy back the 910 shares and write immediately 9 new contracts out of the money going forward. 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 4 months, whatever you want. You bring in the cash. Guess what you can do now? You could buy 90 more shares, probably, to get to 1,000 shares again and write one more call if you want. But at the end of the day, what is the value of your account now versus where it was before you wrote those 10 calls a week or two, a month ago, whenever you did the first batch? I'm going to tell you there's more money in your account. You're making money. And that's all there is to it. It doesn't matter how many shares you have, how many shares you're going to have, whether you're going to get exercised or not. Is your account more valuable? Is there more cash in it than it was worth before? That's the measurement. Because at the end of the year, you're going to sit back and go, well, yeah, at the beginning of the year, my account was worth $38,000. At the end of the year, it's worth $47,000. But I lost 100 shares. I don't give a crap about the stock. The shares are just instruments you pick up and play to make music with. That's what you get paid for, is the music. It's the dividend, it's the premium money you get. So if your account's worth $47,000 a year down the road, you have to honestly say, it looks like I made 10 grand. I went from 37 to 47 or 38 to 47. I made $9,000. How much of a percentage did I make with 9 grand coming in? This is a pretty good percentage. That's what we're talking about. If you've got an IRA, you got a 401k, and you can self-manage it, and you're growing the value of your retirement fund by 15, 18, 24, 38, 45, 63% over the year, you don't need to care a damn what's in there. It's the value of the retirement account that counts. Because when it comes time to retire and to now make arrangements with these 401ks and IRAs and all this stuff, you're dealing with an entity that is worth a certain amount of money. That's all the end. That's it. Your bills are paid with dollars, not with share certificates down the road. And do you actually need to own any stock to write options? Well, of course not. You don't need to own a single share of anything to write options. Hence why these classes are so valuable to people around here. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many shares you have. It doesn't matter if you get exercised. You're making money, and that's the bottom line. Alrighty. Dude, my strikes are ranging 150, 450 away from the current price. Spicy, watch out selling poor man covered calls. If you get exercised on them, Robinhood will sell your poor man's to make up the money you need. They won't let you be short shares. Again, it depends on the firm you're dealing with. You have to decide what firms do you want to deal with out there. Puddin' Pie, thanks for reminding us not to be so terrified of getting exercised. Lame duck, I don't like getting exercised on poor man covered calls. Then I have to buy back the stock no matter the price of the stock. Then don't write too close into the money. Write further out. I mean, that's a lesson. Let that be a lesson to you. You don't like being exercised? Don't write very close to the contract strike prices. Go further out in time, and further out. There's ways to combat that. Okay, we'll be fine. 25.50 on GameStop. On SoFi right now, we're sitting at 680, up 23 cents. Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the party all. Nice to have you here with us. 296 of you have joined us this morning. You're here right now. Appreciate you being with me this morning. We have the poll question going on right now. We have thumbs ups coming in. The latest number on the thumbs up meter is now 141. And we have 246 voters on the poll question. The poll question today. This channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 73% of the 246. Yep, that's almost 3/4 of you. Rock and roll, kids. That's 180 people out of 240 saying, "Yep, this channel is the reason I write stock options." That's how many just this poll question so far that are saying, "Yeah, I'm making money from this option writing thing because of this guy." Thank you all. Take the cash and let's grow. Let's grow your account. Let's grow your balances. Let's grow your positions. Let's grow your wealth. Let's grow your cash flow. Say goodbye to your day job. Say hello to earlier retirement. Say hello to more comfortable retirement. Yeah, say goodbye to credit card debt. Say goodbye to car loans. Say goodbye to whatever you got that you owe on. Yeah, pay these people off and be your own person. And thank you very much. Lift your credit scores to the moon. Yeah, baby. Giddy up. 25.60 on GameStop. The high of the day, 25.75. The low, 25.33. We've had a 42-cent spread between high and low on GameStop. It's very quiet. 2.1 million traded. Not like yesterday morning. We were much more active yesterday morning, I believe. There you have it. Interesting stuff. B Tizzle, I like to dare my broker to exercise my GameStop per man cover calls, sitting on July 26, 2450s. Still sitting on those. Lame duck. GameStop took off when I got exercised. That's usually how it works. Yeah, it happens that way. We cannot predict when a stock is going to double in price. That's very difficult to do. Next to impossible, but you go with the flow and you just work it and you keep working it and you keep working it and we move forward. It's as simple as that. We just keep working, grow the account. We're at 268, almost 269 on Tesla, up 560 a share. Tesla is gaining again, another whack of dough. Google is down 140 a share. AI is up 93 cents. We're up 26 cents on SoFi, 683 on SoFi. Volume this morning on SoFi, 9.1 million shares. That's in 22 minutes, where GameStop is 2.2 million. So SoFi trading 7 million more shares today. So definitely a reversal of yesterday. Although, SoFi held its own most of the day yesterday. Let's see. Lame duck. If I owned the stock, I could have waited to buy back. Understand, my friend, we don't know and we never know what's going to happen when it happens. Maybe you need another broker. Why don't you look at other brokerage firms? If you're using Robinhood, I'm going to assume you're in America. Maybe look at Tasty Trade. Maybe look at other firms to see if you like them better. I can't tell you which one. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm not going to sell it to you. And I don't know which firms are the best for you because I don't know. I don't know what all the firms' rules and regs are. I'm not an expert in that area. Spicy, I'm not saying anything against Bruce. His classes have helped me massively. It's taken me over 2 years to find what works for me. I'm like put writing now. There you go. Again, for some of you, you get it instantly. It just clicks. For some of you, it takes a few weeks. For some of you, it takes a few months, but you doggedly keep digging and digging and digging. For some of you, you need a one-on-one session with me, and then all of a sudden, I get it now. Oh, wow. Oh, that's what you're talking about. For some of you, you're a Gold Bagel member. You ask to join the Discord group. You go into the Discord group. You tell them the problem you're having or the issue you've got or the stumbling block you have, and somebody in the Discord group gives you an answer. Out of all the answers you get, one answer comes to you and it makes you go, oh, that's what that means. There was a magic word, there was a phrase, there was something that just opened it up, and all of a sudden, you're off to the races. GameStop, 25.81. We're going higher right now. Mike says, E-Trade doesn't sell your poor man covered call. Lame duck. I made $600 after I sold a deep in the money call, but lost 200 shares to write on. Mikiso, Chewy, looking good today. Parker, Ivy, I think it's clicking up 31.5% year to date. I think it's working for me. Pudding Pie, CoStar and Matterport are moving in tandem today, both up 4% since Matterport shareholders will soon own CoStar shares. The 26th of July is the meeting for the shareholders to close the deal. Yeah, Gerardo, good morning, everybody. Dude, the market changes, and the great thing is it's all in the lessons and the daily streams. 2 years ago, it was all about call premium shrinkage. Now it's all about puts. We love shrinkage. 25.79 high of the day for GameStop. 25.85. We're at 25.81 right now. We're right in that neighborhood. 2.4 million traded, as we seem to want to be going higher to the 26 level, which means more call options are in the money and fewer cash secured puts are in the money. Interesting differential here. Very good. Tesla 268.70, the high of the day, 269.13. We're up 570 on Tesla right at the moment. AI is up $1.02 to 30.98. ME is up a tenth of a penny or fifth of a penny, 46.2. SoFi 683 up 26 cents. Nvidia down $1.17 at 133.74. Rocket Lab up 9. Matterport up 13 cents, 426. SmartRent up 12 to 227. Supermicro down $13, 886.97 at the moment. Tizzle, I'm about to double up on my Matterport, actually. It's cheaper than when I first bought it right now. There you go. Lame Duck Schwab, it was pretty cool and helped me with poor man covered calls. There are certain brokerage firms that people love around here. There are many they use. It all depends where you live. Certain firms are available in your area, depending on the country, of course. Snowboarder for life. I like doing the wheel on stocks. I made a few mistakes, but learned. I don't stress about getting exercise since that is how the plan works. Oh, there you go. There you go, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. 25.75, 25.80 range on GameStop. It's 269.60 on Tesla. We're at the new highs again, 29.69 range, pushing a 6.30 gain on Tesla right now. Matterport 426 up 13, Nvidia down 72. SoFi 682 up 24 at the moment. AI up $1.06. We've got Adobe up 7.11, Uber up 21. We have Apple down 194, Tesla's up 620, Enphase up 677 to 113.50. Netflix down 10.70, AMD down $1.07 right now. AMD is at 182.94. It's had a good run the last couple of weeks. Might be topping out a bit. I don't know. Unity up 113 today. It's a rarity. We haven't seen Unity up $1 in a long time in one day. 16.52 on Unity. Google down 149. Moderna's up $4. Cisco up 32. Pfizer up 25 cents. Microsoft down 4.61. Over on IBM, we're down a penny. On HPQ, we're up 39 cents. Amazon is down 96. Home Depot is up 4.50 now to 348.69. Vanik Semiconductors down 177. Goldman up 22. Boeing is up 65 cents. Facebook, Meta down 4.71. Target up 205. JP Morgan down $2. Costco is down $11 after hiking their membership prices. They hiked their membership prices by $5 and $10, depending on which level you are, and the stock is now down on the session. It was up in the pre-market. It was up to $8.90 this morning. On this day, we're now at 873. All-time high, 52-week high, 896. So we're pushing 900 here on Costco. Walmart down 51 cents. Disney's up 46 cents. American Airlines down 64 cents. Delta is having a bad day. Their profits are off. AMC is up 9. DraftKings up 81. And Royal Caribbean down 378, 158.90. There you go, kids. There's the story. I'm sticking to it. We're positive on the Dow now. We've turned it around. The Dow is up 25. How about that? AI up 99. GameStop 25.90. New high 25.94. Just touched a moment ago on your GameStop. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you all. Let's see. What else is going on here? Parker, I got exercised on some Rocket Lab $4 puts. I now have 5 and 550 covered calls written. This is working nicely. Lissy, Uncle Bruce, have you seen the steady price rise of ATIP this week? Can't find any news on them. I know. It's very mysterious. I will grant you that. 25.88 to 25.90 on GameStop. 2.6 million traded, up 85 cents. SoFi 681 up 24 cents today. Nvidia down 83, Rocket Lab up 8, the Dow up 22. ATIP, I don't know what to make of it. We're looking here at, where are we at now? ATIP. 580 down 7 at the moment. No market yet today traded. No trades. Well, we went from this 503 range this last week to now 580, as high as 6 just a day or so ago. 2 weeks or a month ago, we were sitting at about 420, 425, or at 580 now for 3 months. Look at that. We've been as low as 4-ish, 394 at one point, June the 6th. Yeah, it's had a good run. I just don't have anything I can tell you. ATIP Physical Therapy, the market cap is $25 million. This stock is so cheap, market cap wise. I do not know what's up. If I had the answer, you'd have it. Well, let's keep an eye on it, see what gives. 22-point gain on the Dow. AI up 105, GameStop up 86, SoFi up 23 cents, Nvidia down $1.07. Giddy up, everybody. GameStop volume now 2.75 million. Light, still light at the moment, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Again, thank you for these thumbs ups and answering the poll question. 267 people have now answered the poll question of the day. The poll question is, this channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 73% say, yep, that's right. I write the options for cash because of this YouTube channel. Thank you all for helping out about all of this. I appreciate you. Welcome to the party, pal. 146 thumbs ups are now in the account. Thank you for the 146 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in, kids. We're always going for 200 every day. Much appreciated. Very, very good. Very good. 268 on the poll question right now. All right, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. And thank you for joining me here. Tesla 270, Bruce. Yo, baby. Yeah, 270.40. Giddy up. 25.95 on Tesla, or on GameStop. 25.95 on GameStop. Going for $26 now. 25.99, $26. There it is. 26.02 has been the high now on GameStop. 2.9, let's call it 3 million traded now on GameStop at $26. The 26 calls are in the money. Okay, that is shifting things around. We're talking about how many 26s are in the money for next Friday and 25s for next Friday. How about the 30s? Are we going to go up another $4 in the next week to break 30 and put a zillion more contracts in the money? Whoa, that means cash secured puts are falling in price. Those of you who have written 25s, 30s, 35s, 40s, 50s, you're noticing a backing off of your cash secured put prices. The higher the stock goes, the better off you're getting. Keep an eye. Earning interest on the cash in the meantime, a pretty good strategy for some of you out there who have written a bunch of cash secured puts on GameStop. You've just been hauling in interest on these daily cash balances from these cash secured put trades. Nice going. Well done. Very interesting. We're up 68 now on the Dow Jones. Looking okay. And we're at $26 on GameStop here, right in that neighborhood. SoFi 681. Welcome all to the party. S&P up 7, Nasdaq up 5.6, oil down 5 cents a barrel. Giddy up, everybody. All righty. All right, watching all kinds of stuff going by here. Trying to stay on top of the headlines with this market right here. Thank you all for joining in with us now. 154 thumbs up. So here we go. 46 to go, and we've got it again. You know, it's been a while. I think I need to make mention of the fact that it might be time to honor a certain group of spiritual leaders out there that really do affect our markets. I think we might need to acknowledge the power of the Knights of Me. Might be time to just let them know with a little neat emoji display how important these folks are to our existence. The Knights of Neat are all knowing, all powerful, have mystical powers over the markets, and I think we would be fools not to acknowledge their existence. D.H. Ruda knows. James of the Misty Tree is very aware what I'm talking about. So does Richard. Richard Carlin. Lame Duck knows. Corinne knows. Larry Titus, if anyone knows, Larry Titus knows. The power of the Knights of Neat. No question about it. Here we go. I'm going to find some shrubbery immediately. Tuna fish, neat, 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 neat. Spicy Android, snowboarder for life, a shrubbery, but not too expensive. David Sheehan, neat, 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 Nico, neat, neat. I mean, there are people here who react to the Knights of Neat emojis that generally don't talk to us very much, but they know the time has come to say thank you, Knights of Neat, and we respect your powers. We know how powerful you are over these markets. No question about it. Let's go GameStop Puddin' Pie. What do you think of Southhound? It's shooting up. I don't know anything about them. Don't. Never heard of them. Mandu, I closed my Robinhood account and switched to Tasty Trade. So far, so good. Great customer service. And I really like their platform. I would like to know more about Tasty Trade. Why are some of you using Tasty Trade? Tell me the best things about these guys. I would like to know about this. Anything you can tell me, I would appreciate it. Wow, Tesla hit 270. Yeah, 270.45. Mandu, neat, 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 neat. Dude, neat, neat, neat. Deep value, neat, neat. Luca, neat, neat, neat. From Italy, here we go. The knee emojis are coming in from all over the globe. Don't mess with these guys. Don't even think about ignoring the Knights of Neat. You're just asking for trouble. There you go. People say, "Oh, how do you? You'll meet someone you haven't seen in a while, and they're saying, how are you making money in the market?" You could say, "Oh, I watch Uncle Bruce." You could say, I take his lessons. I had a one-on-one with him. I watch him on Primetime Live on Wednesday nights because I'm a Gold Bagel member of his channel. I'm part of the Discord group. But the actual answer to all of your friends and coworkers and any relative you've had that ask you, "Hey, how are you making money in the market?" Your proper answer is, "Well, it's the Knights of Neat." The power of the Knights of Neat, and that's where you really lose them. They will leave you alone. If you don't want to be pestered by certain relatives on how well you're doing in the market, just talk about how powerful the Knights of Neat are, and they'll go away. That's how powerful the Knights of Neat are. They'll even make relatives go away, which is kind of a smart thing. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. James of the Misty Tree Sound announced that their AI chatbot is live and implemented in European Stellantis vehicles. Interesting. Lissy, Tom is the founder of Tasty Trade. His team created the options trading software and sold it to TD Ameritrade, I believe. I believe you're right. Juan Vasquez, neat. Yes, I think Tasty Trade, isn't Tasty Trade the firm that, depending on the kind of an account you open with them, they will charge you a commission to write options or to buy options, but they won't charge you a commission on the way out when you close them out or whatever. Am I right on that? I think I've got this firm right. You guys can let me know if any of you are into Tasty Trade. I'm curious how many of you use Tasty Trade, and are you happy with Tasty Trade? Puddin' Pie, NVIDIA is invested in sound. They are into this thing. Giddy up. Yeah, I don't know if there's any option plays there. I don't know about the option volumes. I don't know about the liquidity of the options. I don't know, how wide the spreads are. I don't know about option availability. I don't follow the stock, so I can't be a spokesman to give you advice on it. It's just out of my wheelhouse. I can tell you the markets are up 104 points. There you go. The chains on Tasty Trade, update quickly so I can see the price movement on the chains. The fees are reasonable. They top out at 10. They top out at 10 on an underlying and no fees on the close. Absolutely, yes. B Tizzle, I use Tasty and I like it. The fees are minimal, usually like $1 a contract. Again, I would love to hear from any of you on Tasty Trade. What are your thoughts on Tasty Trade? How long have you been using them? Or you like their platform? Is it working? Do let me know. First Trade from the USA is great. Thank you. Again, if you want to tell me, any of you want to say anything about the the firms you're using, those of you in Canada, the US, the UK, wherever you're from, let me know who you use and what you like about their system. That would be great. It helps me to help viewers who are just curious about, because I get asked all the time, oh, what firms do you recommend? Well, I don't recommend any firms. I'm not sponsored by any firm, but I have viewers that use firms. Let me know which ones you like. Dude says, I really like it. It took me a minute to learn how to use their interface. Is the downside, and sometimes there are bugs on the text side. Interesting. Love to hear these comments. Anything I can get, I'll take it. AI up 99 cents, by the way, to 30.95. GameStop trying to get back to 26, 25.89, 25.92. We're on SoFi now, 6.90 on SoFi. We're approaching $7 now on SoFi. We are coming back to the 7 neighborhood again. First time in a while. SoFi, for the last month now, we were down to this, 615 low range a couple of days ago. We were at 724 on June the 12th. This is July 11th, so it's been a month that we haven't been up here. So we're climbing, definitely climbing on SoFi. A volume 13.8 million now at this moment in time. Thank you all for being here with me. Up 122 on the Dow. GameStop 25, 85, 86 range. 269.14 on Tesla. Topped out as 271 for a moment. We're still near the high of the day on Tesla. Lizzie, Tom Sasnoff has some very, very good podcasts about options and trading. I enjoy listening to them. Mike W. E-Trade, 50 cents per options, 0 on stocks. Dude, Tasty also has great customer service. You can call the trade desk easily and get any answers answered, any questions answered. They make tutorials as well on how to use their platform. Lame Duck, Schwab took over TD Ameritrade. They charge 65 cents a trade in and out. No charge when you get exercise, like the platform, just used to it. Charlie C. Neat. Don't forget that. Double D, I'm about to move my cash account from Schwab to TD. Schwab sucks. Bobby Atkinson, there's a poll question. Day 1, what brokers do Americans use? Day 2, Canadians. Day 3, others in the world. I'm not sure what this means. Thank you all. My poll question today has 279 votes in there. This channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. 73% of 279 people say, yeah, baby. 210 people are writing options for cash because of this channel. 154 thumbs up was the last number I saw on the thumbs up meter. It is now shooting a number of 163. We have 163 thumbs ups right now going on. Thank you all for the thumbs up and participating in the poll question today. Thank you very, very much. Fantastic. I've got a Silverado ad on my channel going on right now. When I click over to it, interesting. And then I get a bath fitter commercial. How about that? What commercials do you get when you watch my channel? What commercials do they fire at you? I see them all. I see a lot of get rich quick type videos too. You get those? Always interesting to see get rich quick videos popping up. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's see here. IBKR, great for Europeans, says Luca. Dude, I'm testing out E-Trade currently. Vanguard I use as well. They are terrible for option writers. It's pretty low tech, and the options chain is awful. Lorraine, Schwab sucks. Splayer, first trade, no fees on stocks, and most calls except for the small ones on small cap stocks and some special calls. They have instead occasionally only $5 steps. Dude, Schwab, though, if you have a ton of cash, they offer security-based lines of credit. Who cares? Says, I get options program offers on YouTube when I load up on the show. Option program offers on YouTube. Interesting stuff. 142 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. 76 cent gain on AI. GameStop is back to 25.75. Looks like they're reloading here. We're up 0.75 cents on ME now, 46.7 cents. SoFi 689 up 32 cents on SoFi. We're down $3 on Nvidia, 131.70. Very interesting. Rocket Lab 519 up 6 cents right now. I get constant political ads, says Puddin' Pie. Always political ads. I guess the district in you where you live, I guess maybe. I don't know. Do you guys ever see any kind of reference to my channel when you're on YouTube? When you're scouring YouTube for videos, do you get me recommended to you guys at all? I'm curious about that. I don't, I won't because I'm not you. I'm the creator. Dude, I have heard it's a 1% line of credit for those with over $1 million on Schwab for those credit lines. Lorraine, I lost a lot of money from Schwab. I'm trying to learn Thinkorswim. I have to use my laptop and sell to verify real quotes. Octavio, I have good luck with Webull. Yeah, let me know. What firms do you like to use and why? If you want to tell me, I'd love to know. Like I said, I just want my viewers to read your comments about what firms you're using. Are you happy with them? Is it Tasty Trade, Webull, Fidelity, Schwab? What? Who? What? Where? Let me know. Interesting. Splayer in Germany, probably the ads are not fixing, so they recommend these brokers where you can only buy and sell stocks. Dude, I know a ton of people who use Thinkorswim. Tasty Trade is a more user-friendly version of Thinkorswim, from what I can tell. Interesting comment there about Tasty Trade. We're up 136 on the Dow. GameStop 25.62, still slipping a little more. SoFi 685, Nvidia down $4 to 130.80. The Dow is up and Nvidia down $4. Very interesting. Let's see. Rasman says Fidelity punished me regularly for having a modest account and making small mistakes. I felt they treated me like a child. Tasty is amazing. Customer service and interface is great. No more detention. Very interesting. James of the Misty Tree. I've been using Robinhood since I'm a beginner, but it's slow. Bad spreads. I'm seriously considering first trade. Lorraine, I have a small account with Webull. I like TD. Very interesting. Again, I love to hear these comments because I want others to see what you folks are going through. For some of you, Tasty Trade works really well. Great. If it's TD, Fidelity, whatever, just let me know. Let us know. Thank you for sharing. It is much appreciated. 234 people are here right now. Thank you for telling us who you like to use to trade options. By all means, let us know. Head over to my page and fill out the poll question today and hit that thumbs up button for us. Thank you. Don't forget, the classes right now, the option classes are on sale, 5 for the price of 4 for the month of July. If you want to get those, send me an email. Tell me the 5 you'd like. And arrange a payment with PayPal, and we'll get you set up. If you don't know how to set up the PayPal payment, send me an email. I'll tell you how to do it. Thank you all very much. Let's see. The Big T says, another European poor with IBKR. Many localized brokers use IBKR's back end for trading, but add massive fees. They are like the Galileo of options. Interesting. Dude, Rasmus, learn the rules of PDT. That scared me the first time I got a warning. If you have a margin account and write a lot of spreads, this might be the issue. Brian, they really don't want me to buy back my $24 cash secured put. So close to my 50% mark, says Brian. Puddin' Pie, I'm in Wisconsin, a big battleground state, so tons of mudslinging political ads from both sides. Who cares is saying, Uncle Bruce, regarding the AVGO 10-for-1 split you mentioned earlier, if you were to buy a call today, you end up with 10 contracts after the 10-for-1 split? Yes. If you write 10 calls, you end up with 10 written. If you do credit spreads and you do 5 credit spreads, you're going to end up with 50 credit spreads at 1/10 the price. Yes. Who cares? Or a single contract at an adjusted price. Again, you'll have 10 to 1. Brian, and GameStop jumps off a cliff. There you go. Brian, standard morning movements. There you go. 25.33, 25.33, 32. We're up 36 cents on GameStop after hitting a high of 26.02. I'm waiting for the moment where it breaks, where you get the back off, and then you get the rerun, the resurge, and it goes up beyond the high of the day, and now goes up $2, and it goes up to like 29.50 or something like that, and it destroys all the models, destroys all the smarty pants people who think they can read this thing. That's what I'm waiting for, and it could happen at any time. I don't know. We're at 4.4 million volumes, so we get 5-10 million shares of buying volume coming in here. We're on our way. Do you think it's being slammed right now by shorters who don't want the 25s in the money? They don't want the 26s in the money. Tomorrow's exercise day. They want to crash this market. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's a war going on. Dude, it's like a timeout if you make too many rolls within a short time frame. That's pattern day trading. Keep your net liquidity above 25K, and there are no issues or waiting to roll. That's in the USA, though. There are rules for certain people in certain places, like I've said. We're up 70 on the down. We're giving up some ground now. AI is up 47 cents, giving up some ground. GameStop, 25.26, giving up some ground. Now I see it at 32 again, 33. We'll see if there's another surge. We've got SoFi 682 after hitting 690, still up 24 cents a share. Nvidia down 380, Rocket Lab up 5, Matterport up 11.5, SmartRent up 9.5. Supermicro 873 down $26. Supermicro got down to 865.92. It's come back. Looks like about $8 so far on 1.8 million volume. Very volatile stock. Spire up a quarter. Adobe down 80 cents. Uber up 8 right now. Apple down $4. Tesla up $2.79 at $2.66 after hitting $2.71. $5 give back on Tesla. Still up $2.79. Enphase is giving up some ground. $5.82 at $112.50. Interesting. Netflix down $18 today. AMD down $2.04 $181.92. A little ground being given up on. The news is out on AMD, and now it's backing off. We'll watch that closely. Unity up $124. Google down $2.90. Moderna up $3.70. Cisco up $51. Pfizer up 15 cents. Microsoft down $9.25. Some profits are being given up on some bigger stocks. IBM up 59, HPQ up 28, Owens Corning up 691, Amazon down 350. Home Depot is up 671. Vanik Semiconductors down 558. Goldman up 180. Boeing up 9 cents. Make it 17. Make it 14 cents. Boeing's up 14. Meta, Facebook down $14. So Facebook is down. Meta is down. There's some profit taken here to some hits. Target up 3. JP Morgan down 78. Costco down 28. Big ones. Walmart down $1. Disney up 29 cents. American Airlines down 63. AMC up 5. DraftKings up 30. Royal Caribbean down 4.38. We're seeing some hits happening on some of these stocks, just so you know. Okay. Alex says, dude, PDT applies to Europeans too. Corinne, I like Fidelity. 65 cents a trade and free to buy back options or stocks. Luca, I just did an iron condor on SMCI. I'm into 750, 780s and 1070s, 1100s. For next Friday, I brought in $550 on these $30, $40 spreads. Very interesting. SMCI is 876, and he's at 750, 780, well below, and he's at 1070, 1100, well above. Interesting stuff, Luca. And I put credit spread for next week, 790, 760, always SMCI. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, sir. Keep it going. Staying on top of these markets. All right, 25.40. We're back up to 25.44 on GameStop. We got down to 25.20, and now we're at 25.45, 46. So a little improvement. We're still 60 cents away, plus or minus, from the high of the day All right. SoFi 686 up 29 cents. The low of 674, that was near the opening. The high of 693 last half hour, and we're at 686 up 28 on SoFi. 18.4 million traded. Noto was on camera yesterday. Stocks reacting nicely yesterday and today. Puddin' pie. Corinne D, that was good info. Thank you very much. Appreciate the good info from Corinne. All right. Fidelity, 65 cents a trade. Going in, nothing going out. 27-point gain on the Dow. We're still slumping. Slumping a little more. The Dow up now 19. S&P down 21. And NASDAQ down 160 points. So that's the NASDAQ leading the downside. 0.86 of a percentage point lower, about a third of a point lower on S&P. The Dow holding a 0.1 of 1% gain now. So we are definitely running into some selling, definitely on NASDAQ type stocks. All right, everybody. I'm imagining that the Magnificent Seven are leading the down drift at the moment. Let me take a peek again here. For the losers, Apple is negative. That's a Magnificent Seven. Tesla is positive. Microsoft is down. Google is down. Amazon is down. Nvidia is down. That's 5 of 7 lower. Apple is higher. So, yeah, the Magnificent Seven are taking it, except for Apple, on the chin for now. Okay, intraday. We're up 61 cents, 25.58 on the GameStop. We're coming back up again. Not by a lot. I mean, 25.60, it's improving. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you. 25.62 on GameStop. Up 67 cents. 4.78 million shares traded so far today. All right. Tesla, 266.70, up 3.40 a share for now. There you have it. That's the story. I'm catching up on this stuff. I'm going to stick with the story. BP on catch-up on Bruce after meetings. Tasty Trade is owned by IG Group. All righty. Who is IG Group? Let me know if you can. Thank you. We're up 45 points on the Dow. AI is up 82 cents. GameStop back to 25.64. Trying to recover from the 25.20 downdraft. High of the day, 26.02. Look, the high and low is only 80 cents. On GameStop. That's it. It's 80 cents. We have nothing going on here. We're at 25.63, We could hit new highs at any time. Still a nothing burger day right now. Go GameStop, go, I say. 46.3 on an ME, up 0.3 of a penny. SoFi, 686, up 29 cents. A good day on SoFi, but I want more. I want $7.25 today. I want $8 tomorrow. I want $10 next week. I want you guys to go nuts about SoFi. That's what I want. Hope you don't mind. Bobby, I was hoping SoFi remains in the sixes until Matterport is finished. Well, you can't always get what you want. But that's the way it is, Anyway, thank you for joining me today. 25.70 on GameStop. Go. Go GameStop, go Matterport, go Rocket Lab, go SmartRent. Make my viewers rich beyond contemplation. There you go. Bobby can get another 1,000 shares up to $8, baby. I can get another 1,000. There you go. You giddy up. SoFi 6.85 a share and 25.78 on GameStop. Trying to get back to $25.80, $26. We'll see. It might do it. We're up 80 on GameStop. It's been positive all day. It's looking okay. But, stocks do fluctuate. We had a down dip here, but it's recovered nicely and recovering nicely to show another step higher. Well, we'll see. Like I said earlier, GameStop might surprise us here today and tomorrow. It might break the pattern and bring back its losses and then surge $2 more and start pushing $28 around. That'll screw up so many option players out there, the guys who go long and short. they won't know what to do with themselves. Cash secured puts will dip. Option premiums will rise. Good stuff for you guys. Credit spread riders. Put credit spread riders. Thank you. You'll go. This is great. My credit spreads are crapping out. This is beautiful. Yeah, let's go. Nice stuff. Puddin' pie, Bobby X, and me too. Splair. Nothing better than enjoying tea from the Bagels with Bruce mug while gaining money. Yes, sir, baby. Making money and enjoying life. Up 25.74 on GameStop. 266.50 on Tesla. Up $3. The Dow up 31 points. AI up 81 cents. SoFi 684 up 27. Rocket Lab up a dime. Nvidia down 308 at 131.83. Everybody, dude. Well, I wrote a few put spreads on MSTR. Nvidia, GameStop brought in a $685 credit on my $35,000 Tasty account. Not bad for an hour of work looking at chains. Now I can kick back for the rest of the day. Something tells me that dude did not make $685 a day working for a living. I don't know if any of you, do any of you make $685 a day working at your jobs? 20 days a month would be $13,700 a month, which brings in what, 137 plus 26, so that's a 163 a year. Do many of you make more than 163,000 a year at your day jobs? A dude is doing that with this. With today's number, that's what he's earning on an annual basis. And I know dude can make more than that. Well done, everybody, and nice going, dude. Absolutely nice going. This is why the classes just pay for themselves over and over again. Over and over again, over and over again. You take the classes and you get paid back for the rest of your life. Unlike Mr. Takagi, who will not be joining us for the rest of his life. He didn't give us the code. And if you don't give us the code, well, I'm just going to count to 3. There will not be a 4. Sorry, Mr. Takagi. Welcome, dude. Welcome, all of you, to the option writing channel. One more time, let's take one more look at our thumbs up meter and our poll question of the day. Thank you again. We have 172 thumbs ups. Thank you all. 28 needed to get to 200. I hope that those of you watching live and on the rerun can bring us over that hump. I'm sure you will. I thank you. On the poll question, this channel is the reason I write stock options for cash. That's the question. I write stock options for cash because of this channel. 293 people have responded to this question, and now 72% saying, yeah, I write options for cash because of this market, this YouTube channel. Stock Markets with Bruce. That's the reason I'm writing contracts for cash. Thank you all for helping out today. That's pretty cool. 293. That's a good chunk of people writing contracts because of this channel. 172 thumbs ups, and they're trickling through. Thank you all for helping out. Keep them coming in, and make some money out there, will you? I want you guys to get richer. That's what we need right now. Thank you. 176 thumbs ups now. Fantastic, everybody. Thank you all. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for those of you taking the classes. Those of you who want to have a one-on-one session with me, let me know when you can do it. I'm not available this Saturday. I got to pick up Auntie Jen from her camping excursion with her sister. So can't do any one-on-ones on Saturday, but I'm available Sunday if you want to do any. You let me know. If you want to do a session, a one-on-one session during the week, let me know what day, what time would work for you, and we'll see if we can get together. Absolutely. Keep the game going, everybody. Bring in capital. Take the money off the table from the gamblers. Absolutely. Well done, everybody, and thank you all for joining me yesterday evening, yesterday morning, today. Don't forget to join me tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Eastern for Gold Bagel member Trade Alert Show, and 8:30 when we fire up this show here for everybody. The first pre-hour, 1 hour pre-hour, and first hour of trading every day. Become a member of this channel and become part of the Discord group. Let me know if you'd like to be part of the Discord group. We'll get you set up. And if you have any questions on classes, you know how to reach me. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll keep an eye on the markets for sure. Anything crazy goes on, we'll pop in. But you know I'm around, and we're watching what's going on. Thank you. Splair, as a freelancer, $12.50 to $30 is a limit per hour, depending on the contracts and difficulty. Lorraine, number 173. Splair, just in case, I wish all of you a relaxed day full of gains. Have a good one. Brian, I can see my order again. I'm so close to getting taken out here. Splair, 179 thumbs up. Rock and roll, buddy. Giddy up, 25.80 on the old GameStop. It's coming back up, trying to get back to 26, and maybe Brian will be taken out. Another little profit for Brian. Thank you very much. He will say we're up 360 on the Tesla, 267 a share, approaching a $4 gain on Tesla. And we have SoFi 686 now, up 28 cents. A very good day on SoFi. Seems to be holding these gains quite nicely. Well done, everybody. Keep the drive alive. Okay, guys? Nvidia down 322. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for the great advice, says Juan. Thank you all for your support. Have a great rest of the day. We'll catch you later. Goodbye from Cowtown, home of the Calgary Stampede. Everyone's wearing cowboy hats around here and blue jeans. A lot of girls look pretty good in cowboy hats and blue jeans, I've noticed. It's all right. All right, guys, keep calm and keep writing, says Dude. Thanks for hanging in with us. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Dude. Thank you, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.